great.
Are we recording this? No.
Massive
3
intro.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on a second. We're recording 3.
Yeah. But he goes on 3.
I know. I know. Hold on. I gotta get it back. Hello, everybody. Welcome to That Checks Out with David and Ted again.
Still. Still.
Because this is.
Are we recording for real this time? Yeah.
This is number 3 times 2 for us. All right.
What, I don't know. I remember what we said earlier.
We got really dumb and really excited and really happy, and then Damon was like, "All right, everyone, this is a very special episode. I need to get real for you."
Yeah, I do. So here's the real deal. Okay, here's the real deal. So I have a thing where when I look.
Did you get a picture of this?
Oh yeah, you got to get a picture of that. That's pretty awesome. Come on, take real pictures.
Oh, he's getting lights. Never mind.
Oh, he's turned the lights on.
He's gonna fry us out.
You know what's weird? Is I see a squirrel. You actually started that one.
Yeah.
Okay, don't point at the squirrels.
All right.
Hey Damon, look it over here. Hey, by the way, the talent's gonna need more water. I drank mine. Anyway.
Well, that's what happens when you start over.
That's what happens when you give me a shot glass of water. So, yeah, I have more saliva in my mouth than what's in that bottle. Yeah. It's crazy. So,
yeah, I actually hydrated the bottle.
Yeah, the bottle
dehydrated
overflowed.
me. Yeah,
my backwash overflowed the bottle. Just kind of crazy.
Gross.
So, yeah.
All right.
And
you
it's
said was that the getting real?
No,
is that you need another water?
No. Well, I do need another water. Thanks. So this will be gone in a second. You might want to keep your track shoes on. Anyway, so it's not a mystery. I'm gonna drink it. Okay, no mystery. And he's gonna he's gonna have to get one.
You're so stupid.
But no, my point. I like how you're holding up. Yeah, that's pretty cool. See that I bought a nice Flava Flav chain, so that's pretty cool.
I don't know what to do with it.
All right.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
No, but I don't know what to do with my hands when I'm talking. All right, Ricky. But no, like I told you, so when my mom passed, I look at the moon, I talk to the moon.
Yeah,
right. So one morning, last week on Saturday, we're getting ready to go for a college visit for Chuck. So I get up early. I want to set the tire pressures in the van. I want to get stuff situated, check everything. I'm going to
go off-roading for the college visit?
No, but it's been cold, so I wanted to make sure everything's right? So I get out my compressor. It's like 5:45 in the morning, but I'm like, it's wintertime. No one's got their windows open. I pull the compressor out. It's like a full moon. I look up. I'm like, hey, Ma, and I'm like, I got the dogs out playing. I'm like, this is cool, right? Mom's watching. This is how it goes. Fast forward to a compressor kicks on. I pull the hose, falls over, breaks the hose because it's so cold. You just hear, and the compressor's going full speed. And I'm like, really? I look up at the moon. I'm like, really? And I'm just thinking, she's laughing, right?
All right.
So now I got to put everything away that I just drug out, right? And I got to go to the gas station because I got to get gas anyway. So I said, I'm going to go to the gas station and I'll pay for air.
You wanted
at the gas station.
You wanted someone to question you.
Right. But I'll pay for air at the gas station. So then I said, you know what I'm going to do? Because it wasn't that cold that morning. I said, I'm going to wash the van. It's dirty. So I go to the one right by my house with the car wash.
Right.
I use the app on my phone. I get there and it says car wash ready and the door starts going up. As I'm driving past the kiosk where you would pay, it says out of order. But I thought must be for people that pay like white trash peasants because I use the app. Okay. I go in the car wash, get a complete car wash. Super happy. Okay. Guess who can't get out of said car wash because the door doesn't go up. Okay. So now, I don't know if you remember or not, but I've had jobs in the past where I've had a car wash I've run. Okay. It's part of the dealership. I got this. I put it in park. I hop out after the dryer's over because I'm not walking through that storm. Right. Yeah. So I wait till it dies down. Right. I walk around the van. I see the buttons. I'm already scanning. I'm like, there's the buttons for the door. Cool. The exit door. I just go over. I hit the open button. Nah. Yeah. Nothing moves. I'm like, that's why it's out of order.
I was just going to say, guess what's out of order?
I found out why it's out of order. You can't get out of said car wash. Okay. Here's the problem. No cone in front. I just think, oh, this is for the peasants. Okay. Not me.
You're thinking the kiosk is out of order.
Yeah, right. Not me. So you can't pay by card. You can't do whatever.
Now you're like Grandpa Simpson at the back of the church. Mrs. Bouvier!
No.
You can't get out. How do you get out of this thing?
So now, this is what's best, okay? So now I decide.
Now your mother is literally rolling around.
Right.
Up in the sky.
And I can't see the moon from here.
You dumb deck.
But I'm like, this is the morning I'm like, she's having so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay? Because we're parochios. Okay? We have a lot of fun at other people's expense.
You're like that. We're the Costco guys.
Yeah.
We're parochios.
We take pride in other people's failures. Okay.
We're parochios. We waste food by stomping on it.
Yeah. And we wipe our ass with loose leaf. That's what we do. Okay.
So true.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm like, okay, I'm going to call the number. So I'm like, I got to call the number for the gas station. So I call the number.
Hey, Nicole, can you look up a number for me?
I Google it.
I know, but it's funnier that way.
Yeah.
Why?
No, they're still sleeping.
There's a story.
They have no idea this is
that's
happening.
true.
Yeah, they're still sleeping, right?
If it was my house, I'd be dead.
Yeah,
I'd be dead in that car
This is
wash.
literally like 6:05 in the morning. Okay. So anyway, they're still sleeping. So I call the number, right? It says, thank you for calling Heartland Medical.
Oh, no.
And I go, no way. And I thought I dialed it wrong, even though I clicked the number.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah. I went to their website,
yeah,
clicked it, and I must have dialed that wrong.
Yeah. So I did it again. Guess what? Still Heartland Medical.
Thank you for calling Heartland Medical. Just so you know, we are not the gas station you are trying to reach.
We do not have a car wash. We've never had a car wash. It's like, how do you know I'm calling about the car wash? You know what I mean?
Please do not report to us that the car wash is out of order.
Yeah.
We are aware that the car wash we don't own.
We put a piece of loose leaf paper on the thing that said out of order.
Just so you know, it wasn't just for the
I was
peasants.
going to say, what's great is the paper says Heartland Medical on the top of it. They literally drove out there and like, look, we're tired of taking calls.
It's on their letterhead.
Yeah, right. So anyway, I'm like, okay, shit just got real. Okay.
You think one of the people from the Heartland Medical can call the car wash?
So I like use a lifeline. Could you call the car wash? So fun fact, the car wash by my or the gas station by my house does not have a phone number. Okay. Fun fact number 2, Damon knows how to get out. So what I do is I go, hey, there's nobody coming. Well, of course there's not, because it's out of order, genius.
Yeah.
Okay. The fact that it accepted your app and went in there was insane.
And the peasants are back there with their buggies and pitchforks like, that dumb son of a deck just drove right in there.
He's right in there.
We're not going in there. It's out of order.
So I get back
you
in
backed up through. Oh, it's not the one with the brushes. It's the one with the arm that comes around, right?
No. It's a full. It's got brushes, but I back through everything. Yeah. So anyway.
Oh yeah. I just back right up.
I back right up. So anyway, I back up all the way to the other door. Right now, my thought is how fast is this door? Because I gotta put the door. I know that door goes up because it went up when I went in.
Right.
And it went down. So I find as I'm backing up.
Yeah, they come out like, how did you get in there? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Sir, it's out of order. How did you get in there?
Yeah.
I'm not a peasant.
The loose leaf should have told you, sir. I don't understand.
Yeah, the loose leaf out front.
The loose leaf out front should have told you.
The loose out front should have told you.
Yeah. So anyway, I back up, I hop out, I hit that button, the door starts going up. I'm like, yes! I mean, like I celebrate. Yeah. Okay. So I back out of the car wash. Okay. And I mean, of course nobody's back there. You want to know why? It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Okay.
It doesn't work.
So then I pull forward and then I have to pay for air. Right? Well, as I'm paying for air, what'd you lose? Car keys? Oh. So as I'm paying for air, yeah, you say no, but you're doing the whole squirrel thing in front of me.
Yeah, because
okay.
I don't know what I did with my phone.
Oh, you just had it on you too, didn't you?
Right, I know. I was going to ignore it and just keep going, but you're like, whoa, what's going on?
Well, you walked over that way. We got water. You went out that way. I don't know. You did something.
All right, we'll keep talking. I'll find it.
All right. So I'm going to do play-by-play where you're walking around. You know that, right? Okay. I don't know if we're playing hot and cold. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I have zero idea where your phone is. So what I do, I back all the way up to that door. I put the door up. Shaking your pants ain't going to make the phone appear.
If it's in my pants, it will.
Somebody needs to call Ted's phone. So he's got it on silent too. Hey, you know what though? We're recording, so you should have it on silent. I understand. That's how it should be. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. Yeah. It's on the floor. You know what's weird? It's on the floor right in front of
what's weird? It was under your feet.
I thought my one
this is real life, everybody. It's right in the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm sounding like because I don't have my cans on.
Yeah.
There I am. All right.
So I put the door up. I back out. Now the door doesn't go down this time. Not my problem.
I was just going to say that this does not sound like a Damon problem. Yeah. Past Damon, future Damon.
Yeah.
In the moment Damon.
Yeah. So I go down. Now I have to pay for air, even though I have a compressor at home. I pay for air. I put the air in the tires. As I get over to the gas pumps, that now they don't ask me for my address anymore, which is nice, right? I look back. The door's still wide open. I'm like, okay, look, it's kind of cold. That stuff's going to freeze. I'm like, I should tell somebody. Then I start pumping gas. I just get my van and go home. I'm like, okay, we're done. So what's funny is...
Yeah, I just... that guy back there in the car that looked like me wasn't me.
Yeah. The guy that did thousands of dollars in damage by leaving your door wide open, that wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Wasn't doing it in the car wash. Wasn't me.
Wasn't me. But it was so surreal, right? So what's funny is I get home, I shower. Now I don't have time to shave. I wanted to shave, right? I have no time to shave. I shower. I get all ready. We get in the car.
Hey, that's on you. You could have taken a shower in the car wash.
I could have just got out.
Then you would have time to shave.
Yeah. So, but what's weird is, so we get in the van to go, and I'm like, "Oh, has it been a morning?" And Chuck and Duke are still waking up.
Yeah, they have no idea.
They have no idea what's happened to me.
The best part of waking up is learning Damon to screw up.
And then Nicole goes, "Wow, your van's awful clean." I go, "Yeah, it is."
Your van's awful clean, but has weird scratches in this direction.
Weird.
Weird.
So we did some college visits, right? And I got to be honest with you. What's weird is,
Yeah, did Chuck go into like, hey, I hope you guys recruit me for your college. My old man gets stuck in car washes. We're parochios. We get stuck in car washes.
Yeah. Of course, we're gonna need to buy an air hose.
We don't read loose leaf.
Yeah. So what's funny is, first of all, I'm better than loose leaf. Okay, I'm better than loose leaf. Okay.
Now, if it's in a spiral, maybe.
Yeah. Right. If I can see where you tore it out of the notebook, that's not gonna work. But so we go on this college visit, and the one school we went at Saturday was Milliken. It was actually pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, I've been there, sure.
But it's in Decatur, so I'm really worried about the area around it.
Well, I thought you were going to say the air around it.
Yeah,
because Decatur stinks.
Yeah, I'm really worried about the area around it. The coaching staff's phenomenal. So I was just like, oh, this is kind of cool. So, and he really liked them. What's funny is, so we go to lunch, and so one of the defensive coordinator comes and sits at our table, and he's eating, and he's talking to Chuck about football and all this stuff, right? And they call it glazing. The kids call it glazing, and you can imagine why.
I already don't want to know.
Okay, all right. So anyway, he's getting glazed pretty hard. Okay, F-Riz.
Okay? No.
F-Riz.
I hope no one used this confidently all week.
But what's cool is, so it's nice for me because I know how hard the kid works. So
Yeah.
you like to see that people giving him accolades. You know what I mean? I like that. But we get done, we go to another college on Wednesday, and they give him a T-shirt. And he comes home, and as we're coming home, I go, what happens when you see the mailman wearing that T-shirt? Because you remember back to the keychain, where we didn't get the keychain, right?
Yeah.
Not from the same school. He goes, I'm going to ask him, that was in my room. How'd you get that? How'd you get that shirt? Just joking around. But this is what he tells me. We made this checklist for schools, okay? And we said, look, what do you like about this one? What you don't, and you like different stuff, whether it be down to the cafeteria.
Whether it be the keychain or the free T-shirt.
Yeah. No, he added 2 columns, glazing and T-shirts, okay? And now one school is leading the league in both those columns because they give the best T-shirts because it looks like he bought it at the Baby Caps. He's like, look at these arms, Here's what I told him. He started talking mad crap to me. I said, I'm going to put that shirt on so it never fits you right ever again.
Yeah.
And you know what he tells me? He goes, you won't stretch out the arms. And I go, we're parochios. Of course I won't,
I'd be like, really? I bet I can fit my head in one of them.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. Are you wearing that like pants?
Yeah.
Got my big old thighs.
Yeah.
Just jammed in there.
Don't tempt me, bro.
Right. You want to know what's weird? I have to pull these down to poop. I could go right now. I got a neck hole. Okay. I don't have to pull this shirt down to poop.
Your birth mouth has a neck hole.
Yeah. That was pretty funny. I like the birth mouth. I do like the birth mouth.
That almost killed us last week.
Oh, yeah. See? He put it up there. He knows what it is. Yeah. So, yeah. That's a real term, and the kids use it like crazy. F-Riz. Now, what about you? Anything fun happened this week?
We got a fitness program called Tonal. Are you familiar with this?
Not at all.
You hang it on your wall.
Is it a mirror?
That's what I thought it was at first when I was first described it. But no, it's like a TV screen you hang vertically.
Okay.
And then there's these arms that come out and that's what it looks like. So the one kind of second from the left.
Okay.
And it has like resistance weights on it. So it can increase and decrease based on your lifting thing.
And it's mounted to the wall.
Yeah, it's mounted to the wall.
Okay.
And these arms come out and they rotate and they can go to different positions and you can do stuff with it. But they have these coaches on there and some of them are goofy AF.
Really?
Yeah. And
trainers?
Trainers. And I get it because I don't know how to use this machine. I appreciate the fact they're like, okay, this is how you want to stand with your feet here. You want to grab it like this. You want to make sure your hips are this way. I like that. There's a guy that you start out and you do a bunch of stuff so it can gauge your weight. So it knows how to start out. Like it starts off at like 5 pounds and you do some stuff and it figures out, okay, you can probably do this amount. You can probably, for this exercise. You can probably do this for this exercise. And then as you're going through them, it'll increase. of course, we just bought Tonal. So 10 minutes after we bought Tonal, they announced, coming this week, Tonal 2.
Right. You didn't get a discount on the Tonal 1, though, did you?
Probably not.
Probably not.
The difference is, there's not a whole lot of difference. I think it's just that Tonal 2 can go up to 250 pounds. Tonal can go up to 200 pounds. And I'm like, oh, and right now, doesnth matter at all.
Doesn't matter, right?
I could use Tonal 0.5.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
But the first guy, he was pretty cool and everything. The other thing is like you can move those arms up and down, and to do that, there's levers and stuff. And the one thing he does is,
these are
pull
pre-recorded.
the lever. That's what he does. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's weird because it knows when you stop, and it's weird. That's
So is it AI pre-recorded?
Well, no, it's like it's actually there. It's actually people doing it, but it's funny because they'll be counting you. But if I sometimes get bored, I'm like, I don't need you to go 1, 2. I'm like 1, 2, 3, and then like so I get down to, and I turn off the weight, and all of a sudden it's like okay, and we're done. Like it jumps to that. It's really weird. But the one guy's fine. But the second guy was like, all right, Tonal, well, this is what we're gonna do. And I'm like, I don't like you calling me Tonal. First off, it sounds too much like Tony.
It's Mr. Tonal.
Yeah.
And
he's like, we're doing it, Tonal. And then they're like, hey, give me a fist bump. And they'll walk into the camera with their fist. I'm like, I don't need that. And after every exercise, you can rate it. And I'd be like, rate it. What was the weight resistance right?
Nice.
Was the weight like adjustment okay? And like anything you want to tell us, I'm like, yeah, I don't need that goofy stuff.
Yeah.
Knock off that goofy stuff. I don't need it.
Did you put it in there?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nice.
And then there was some. It was so I don't remember. Actually,
did you sign it Tonal?
Yeah,
Mr. Tonal.
Yeah, Mr. Tonal to you.
Yeah.
But there, I don't remember what it was. If it was a curl or like a cross chop, but like I was pulling it and it wasn't adjusting, so I was leaving it at the regular weight or the initial weight, right? And it's like speed up your pace. So I pull it and like the whole arm is like blah 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 blah, and like slamming back down. I'm like, I don't think this is right.
Yeah.
So I literally put in there like, your weight resistance sucks. And then the next time I went in there, I must have read it because it amped up hard.
Really?
I was like, I apologize. Can you please put it back down?
Yeah. I'm very sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Signed, Mr. Tonal. Yeah. I like it.
But when I do it, no one's in the room, thank God. But apparently, Titan's not a fan when other people do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it was weird. We put it up in the room above the garage. And we used to have a Papa Shot, like they have in the arcades with the basketballs and everything.
Yeah.
He used to hate that when I would play it. He wanted to get those balls.
Oh,
he
yeah.
would just be like, right. Like, no, you can't have these balls. I don't know what it is with the Tonal with other people, but apparently he barks and yells and fight. Doesn't do anything for me. Apparently he's like, I don't care if you die in there.
Yeah, he'd have to be in the hallway then.
Yeah.
If I was using Tonal.
I don't want to spot you.
What's weird is he wants a turn.
Yeah.
See, everybody else is they let the dog do it. They get credit for it. You're the only one actually working out on this thing. That's probably what's really happening. So Titan does 3 other workouts a day. Okay.
Yeah.
He's buff.
Yeah.
He's buff. Yeah. You're like, does my dog have abs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see him doing like flies. I'm like, wait. I didn't think dog's shoulders moved like that. He's got that like, fat crease right in the back.
Yeah. No, he punches.
Yeah. He just turns himself into a missile.
Yeah.
Just tucks his arms and legs under it and goes right for your crotch.
Should we talk wearing a half shirt and 80s shorts? Yeah. He's kind of a badass. He walks around. He flexes. But so the Tonal thing, was it, you think it was money well spent then so far?
I mean, so far.
Yeah.
We'll find out after 4 weeks I don't think
when Tonal 5 comes out.
I don't think you can hang laundry off of it. So
Gotcha.
So that's a good sign.
Yeah. So that's pretty positive.
People are using it in my house and that's good. But what the thing is like, I try to also do, Treadflix the same day.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. Also, I find like I don't have as much time as I used to. I don't know where the time went.
I know.
I used to be able to Treadflix for like in a whole movie, but I'm like, I can't watch a whole movie and go do Tonal. So now I'm watching movies in chunks, and I wish like, or it's 3 days later. I'm like, can I have this is what, like bringing you back up to the movie that you just watched. Do you know what I mean? Like
right.
Previously on Treadflix. I could really use, hey, we got starter capital for that. I could really use that.
You want to know what's weird is what you should do then next time comments on Tonal. I need you to finish my movies. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I need you to do? I need you to pick up the rest of my movies, put them on here.
Ain't you never seen my movies? Juice, that's a good one.
Right. That's what you need. So what I recommend is you play the rest of my movies, okay?
But they had to come in and install it and everything. The best part is, so they have these, they have handles and like, the rope where it has the, like you pull on and like it makes into a V, and then they have a barbell and everything. The rope doesn't have its own weight. You have to go into the screen and touch it. The other ones have like in the handles of the handles, you can just push the sides with your thumbs and it turns the weight on remotely. So you can be back far away from it in your stance and just hit the thing and then
add more weight.
Yeah. Well, apparently in the instructions, like the guy who's installing it is supposed to put batteries and all this stuff. He didn't do that. Wasn't me. I wasn't the first one to use it. The first one to use it was like, I was like, how many did you have to do before you were like, oh, maybe batteries go in this?
Yeah, right.
It was literally like
Lots of
click,
clicks.
click,
Lots
click,
of clicks.
click, click, click,
Yeah.
click.
Yeah. So I don't know how you've got a workout in, Dan.
I think I would have clicked and been like, let me see those instructions.
Yeah. By the way, batteries add weight. So it's like, hey, I need the battery in here just for the weight.
Yeah,
So
but
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
But it was just great. It was like, as I came home, because I wasn't there when it was installed, like, hey, look, this is the new tunnel. I'm like, oh, that's cool. There's some interesting news, though. What? Oh, they just came out with Tunnel 2. Did they?
Today.
Of course they
Yeah.
did.
Guys talking to you on the way out. You want to upgrade someday. It's like, I just put it in today.
Yeah, that's like, I would be the guy driving off of the 2026, right as they're pulling up the carrier.
the truck full of
2027s.
Yeah.
Hey, are those the?
Oh, damn it.
Don't they give a discount when those? Yeah, but they weren't on the lot when you bought yours.
Yeah,
They
I
were
was gonna
just
say,
outside.
they were-
They were on the street.
They're
just
on the
outside.
street.
Yeah.
We haven't unloaded them yet.
Yeah.
So
those aren't the ones. Those aren't the ones.
those aren't supposed to be out.
Those aren't supposed to be out. Get those in the back.
Yeah. All right. This is I don't know if this is a rule to live by. All right. This is not like a fun fact, but it's before fun facts here. I'm going to say this, and I mean this with wholeheartedly. I will never accept advice or criticism from anyone who never owned a Sony Walkman.
All right.
Okay?
So this is age-based?
It's age-based.
Okay.
Okay? Because if I say Sony Walkman to someone who's not my peer, they would have zero idea what I'm talking about. I'm sure there's one in the Smithsonian. You know what I mean? But other than that, they would have no idea. Okay? So someday they're going to see that and be like, people used to wear this? Yeah. Not just people. Me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I went through Motley Crue, Girls, like 5 tapes in that.
Yeah.
Okay?
When they came out with the technology where you didn't have to flip the tape over,
Oh, yeah.
we thought we had reached the top.
Remember when you flip sides and it's in the middle of another song and the exact opposite side of the tape? You're like, how does that happen? It is magic. Okay?
But
Magic.
I'm telling you, when it got the auto flip and you're like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I can just leave one side in there. It plays both sides.
Crazy.
Magic.
Yeah. Mind blown, you know? But the other thing was, that was so much better than the Discman, because the Discman, it would skip and ruin your disc.
For sure.
And it was junk.
This has skip protection.
No, it doesn't.
No, yeah.
No, it
just
doesn't.
going to say those words. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. I just accelerated in my 4-cylinder car that can't move out of the way of anything, and it stopped.
I'm telling you, though, we auto reverse the tape, and we were like, oh, flying cars are next.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
Yeah.
We have made
This is
it.
crazy.
We have made it.
Yeah. Winning. Yeah, of course we are. So, all right, let's do some fun facts. Fun fact, I will not take advice from anyone. But I think that's rules to live by. I think if you're 42 plus years old.
You can't tell me nothing.
Right. Yeah. Show me a picture of you with a disc.
It is weird that you say that, because I find it at work, it's weird. Like, I make references. I'm like, man, I wish you would get that. Only because it's so enjoyable. Like, I remember something happened at work where we were taking over something from someone else, and they screwed us. They were like, oh, you're stealing our customers? We're going to bone you before you get the customer. So we reached out to the company and we're like, hey, that other company is kind of doing some shady stuff. So they cut off their access.
Right.
So it transitions to us and we're like, hey, we can't do the thing we usually do. It's not showing up. And I reach out. I'm like, hey, what's going on? They're like, oh, remember when we cut it off for them? Well, that same cutoff transferred over to you. We just got to turn it back on. And I was like, that's like at the end of War Games where we got locked out of the changes. Did you have to tell it to learn to play tic-tac-toe? The only way to win is not to play. Through people and went like, hey, I get that. The rest of the whole place, we're like, well, what are you guys talking about?
But that's a solid reference.
I know. Like, what are you guys talking about? I was like,
yeah.
Global thermonuclear war?
Yeah.
Want to play a game of chess?
That's rough, ain't it?
Right? I was
it's rough.
Like, if you don't respect the Whopper,
yeah.
you're going to learn to play
yeah.
the sandwich? No.
People don't get it.
Yeah.
They don't get it.
Like, you guys all need to go watch War Games.
But you want to know why? They didn't have a Sony Walkman.
That's exactly right.
They didn't have a Sony Walkman.
People who had a Sony Walkman have seen War Games.
They have. And they understand it. And they understand the importance.
Yeah.
Now, fun fact. Fun fact number 1. The most expensive cheese in the world is Pule. P-U-L-E. It's made from milk of the Balkan donkeys in Serbia. This cheese costs over $1,300 per kilogram and is so rare because it requires a significant amount of milk, about 25 liters, to produce just 1 kilogram. So, donkey milk.
Yeah.
Okay. Are donkeys are women? I thought donkeys were all men. No? Donkey isn't wasn't there like a female term for a donkey? No?
No.
Okay.
No,
all right. So
now mules are the ones that can't have offspring.
I was going to say, because if I'm out there milking donkeys, you're like,
horses and donkeys make mules, and that's where it ends.
That's what it is. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
But what I like is, like, why is it every time that something comes around, they're like, you know what? we got some really good stuff, but I bet if we make it from the milk of that,
Right.
it's going to be so much better. And people are like, we already got cows.
Yeah.
Goats are pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't want that thing.
That's one of my favorite memes. Is
yeah, look, a female donkey is called a Jenny.
Oh.
Or a Jennet.
Nice. What is that?
A male donkey is a jack or jackass.
Well, I knew that was a jackass, but I didn't know. I thought there was like a different.
Why isn't the other one a Jenny ass?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or Genio, like turkeys. Well, those would be turkeys.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why. We have a big fan whose name is Jenny. Last name starts with an O.
Bit of an ass, apparently.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
We had a fan.
Yeah. Remember that? Hey, the apologies happen the episode after. They never happen in the same episode.
For sure.
All right.
Even if we catch it episode live during the episode, you don't get it till next time.
And you want to know
you
why?
got to come back.
That's why. We're going to leave you hanging. All right. Do you get an apology next time or do you not? I don't know. We'll see. We'll never know. So, but you're to your point. One of my favorite memes is when they do like they show like almonds, like almond milk, and then you see like Jesus peeking around the corner, like I gave you cows. Okay, it's like you are milking anything you have. Okay, I gave you cows.
You know what I like is like if you get a half gallon of almond milk, it takes like 75 billion gallons of water to make that.
Yeah,
because you're basically crushing nature's rocks into milk.
Right. Yeah.
You know this almost stone? I bet we can milk it.
Then I'll put them in a sack and hit my husband with them when he's standing in the hole.
You know what? Walnuts are pretty dry. I bet we can milk them.
I bet we can milk them. Yeah. So they have nipples? I don't know if a walnut's got nipples, but I'm going to milk it. It is what it is. So, all right, fun fact number 2. This one I don't believe, but I've heard this before, and I don't know if it's about this Canadian named Kyle. But in 2005, a Canadian named Kyle McDonald started with one red paperclip. Made a series of trades.
This is the guy that got all the way to a house?
Yeah. Over a year, it eventually led him to acquiring a house. He traded a paperclip for a pen and kept trading for bigger and better items, ultimately landing a 2-story farmhouse. Here's where I don't get the math. After 14 trades.
Well, here's what I get. Like, at the beginning, it's kind of like, whatever. I mean, that paperclip sucks, but if you just want a pen, that's a fun story.
Yeah.
And then somewhere he goes from, like, pen to, like, moped to,
Mercedes.
Sports car to, how about that house?
Yeah.
And it's like, and you're like, the other 13 people did it.
Yeah.
The pen to a paperclip.
Yeah. But you know what I like? I like how it says his name's Kyle McDonald, right? McDonald. And it says he bought a farmhouse. So old McDonald had a farm.
Within a week of that, he traded the snowmobile for a 2-person trip to someplace in British Columbia. Then he traded the seconds, half of that, not the whole trip, half of that trip for a box truck.
So, hey, imagine that. So you barter and you're like, listen, I got half a trip. Why? Because I'm going with you. It's for 2. It's got 1 double bed. We're going to have to spoon, but I'm going to trade you for this paperclip.
Then he changed that to a recording contract. We changed that to a year's rent in Phoenix, Arizona.
Really?
And then for one afternoon with Alice Cooper for Kiss for a motorized snow globe. He traded it to Corbin Burnson. Okay, this is where he cheats. He trades it. Hey, you know what? We're going to skip everything because I'm just going to get a celebrity involved.
I'm going to need a guy that's going to need a tax write-off. Has he got farm properties trying to get rid of? Because I got a motorized snow globe that I think he's going to find quite entertaining.
Traded it for a movie role, and then from a movie role to a farmhouse. See, that's where it kind of gets skewed. He goes from like pen, pineapple, apple pen, to suddenly, hey, I'm going to start trading box trucks and movie roles and half of a trip.
Yeah. So here's the deal. If the guy you're trading with's name is Mel Gibson, okay, you're probably going to get something better.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You're going to get something better. All right? So you have to say, I didn't know that part of it. So he got a movie role, and that's what he traded. How do you, what kind of badass do you got to be to tell the movie movie company?
Yeah.
To go to them and go, listen.
Yeah.
I traded this role. I know that I got it, but I traded it. For what? For farmhouse.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to have another guy come in here. I know that you cast me as Kyle McDonald, a Canadian. Okay. But just so you know, okay, we'll do like Dave Chappelle. Tyrone Biggums is going to come in here. Well, you know what I mean?
Also, like he traded the snow globe to Corbin Burnson for a role in the movie Donna on Demand. That doesn't sound like a movie Corbin Burnson is in.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all. You know what? Corbin Burnson went, I was supposed to be in that movie.
Yeah.
Traded it to Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I traded it to Kyle.
For what?
I got myself out of this porn sounding movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I can take a snow globe and get out of this porn movie? Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Yeah. Sold. Yeah. So anyway, 14 trades. All right. 2 more. This one is It's more of a statement. It's just weird. Horses can plan ahead and think strategically, comma, scientists find.
Oh, there are buds again. Maybe scientists are doing these trades. I'll trade you a paper on ants that overwalk their things.
Yeah.
For
horse intentions.
For finding out how much roofie it takes to get with an alligator.
Right. Yeah. By the way, that guy knows. That guy knows exactly.
Follows his nose.
Yeah.
He always knows.
Toucan slam. That's right.
He's definitely found his cocaine nose.
Yeah, his nose. But it says they can plan ahead. See, now, I don't know how most horses that I know, okay, and I don't know a lot of horses, but most that I know, they run like the Kentucky Derby. They have blinders on, and they just run in a straight line. I mean, they run in a circle, but they run in their lane. You know what I mean? I don't know how they strategically plan a move. They got a guy beating them and a guy kicking them in the sides and riding their back. What are they strategically thinking? What are they? Is this back to like Chariots days, like Chariots of Fire?
I bet if I take 6 more like kicks to the side, I might win this whole thing.
I'm gonna murder this guy.
Yeah.
If they said horses were homicidal, I might buy that one.
It turns out that if I turn my neck just so, I can bite off his leg.
Yeah. I think it's his leg. I don't know. I'm just biting.
Yeah.
I'm just biting.
I
don't care what it is. Yeah.
I'm going to throw my head back there and bite. I don't know what I get.
Horses are really bitey. Really, really bitey.
Yeah, but watch out for the bitey ends.
Stay away from the bitey ends. Yeah. If we learned anything from last week, stay away from the bitey ends.
That checks out.
Okay. Here's the last one. This one here, I want you to see the picture. You can read it, but look at that. This is wild.
A French acrobat cooked and ate an omelet while balanced on a tightrope 160 feet above Niagara Falls in 1859. Charles Bonwin also crossed the 1,100-foot wire blindfolded and carried his manager on his back during multiple crossings that year.
Okay.
At what point do you like, you know what? Eggs.
But you want free range.
Yeah.
They sent the chicken out. Yeah. You're like, I just got to catch that chicken. It's on a tightrope. He can only go one way.
Hey, I'm going to set you down real quick. I need some breakfast. The best part of waking up is omelet over the falls.
But to say, listen, I've carried my manager across. What have you not done? Omelet? Eggs?
You know, the French are known for fine cuisine.
Yeah.
Cannot carry it's probably the sticky.
Crepe. He could have made a crepe.
Well, the stick he probably used to walk across was a baguette.
Oh,
yeah. It'd be great with this. Omelet.
Yeah. I got an omelet bar over the middle of Niagara Falls. It's just right over the middle.
So I didn't really look too much at what is he cooking it on?
I don't. It looks like he has.
What is the heat source?
Yeah,
it's 1850. It's not like he has a sterno cup at 1859. It's just got to be just flame,
magnifying glass, and sun. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he's got to be doing something.
I got to cook this omelet very fast because I set the rope on fire.
Hurry up and eat. I'm waiting for seconds. They're like, they're not gonna be seconds, big guy. You better chow that down. We got to go now. But yeah. But a French acrobat. You got nothing better to do. That's what you do. Is go over Niagara Falls. And like I said, at some point in time, you went, well, I've done everything. Eggs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I've done everything. Breakfast.
Yeah. Now, I have, first off, we have an amazing way we're going to end today, but I have a couple things before we get to there. First one, I have a but why.
But why?
I'm going to read it myself because I kind of want you to read the TCO sells it for you. But why? McDonald's employee, so the guy worked there, accused of smuggling 80 pounds of McNuggets out of work. Guess where?
In his pants?
In his anal cavity.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I was close.
Yeah. You're one letter off.
Birth mouth.
Hey.
Yeah, in his birth mouth.
We're going deeper.
Yeah. So it says an employee of the McDonald's restaurant in Canada.
80 pounds?
In Canada. Listen, check on Macaulay.
Strange stories.
Yeah.
I don't know if he goes to McDonald's.
How stretchy are you up there?
Not even that, but I mean, is he eating McNuggets?
I hope not.
No, I wouldn't eat no street nuggies in Canada. I wouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, no.
Hey, what kind of dipping sauce you got? I don't know. Poop shoot?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a flavor? I don't know.
McBuggets.
There's corn in my nuggets. Is that weird?
Yeah.
So anyway, but it says he's accused of stealing more than 80 pounds of chicken nuggets from his employer. Now here, allegedly hiding them in his rectum to smuggle them out of his workplaess.
Why?
I don't know. They had to have been frozen, right?
I know the dollars.
How do you shove a
they're
non-frozen?
They're kind of mushy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
also, the dollar isn't that bad against the Canadian thing. It sounds like, oh my God.
Huh?
Yeah. All right. That guy didn't do it for sustenance. He just did it for the challenge.
I was going to say, yeah.
The picture of this guy, Jerry. It's,
yeah, my man is...
This guy looks like he smoked a Florida man on meth.
Yeah, right. All I did was got this free T-shirt. I smoked a man on meth.
I took a Florida man and I put him right in my butt.
Yeah.
And then I turned into a Canadian Florida man.
Could you imagine if he was the guy in the tightrope and he's just dropping nuggets out of his ass as he's taking each step?
I've done everything but nuggets. I've done everything but nuggets.
Wait. But with 2 T's?
Yeah.
How many? Hold on a second.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. You're saying but. Is there an extra T in that word?
Is this also nuggets or anal nuggets?
Yeah. In lieu of? Yeah. Anal nuggets. Okay, now coming to the stage. All right.
Everybody give a round of applause for Cinnamon. Now coming to the stage, anal nuggets. Where's everyone going? Anal nuggets is... Oh, yeah, I guess you're dancing alone.
So I give everybody a tub of sauce, dipping sauce, and I fire them out from the stage. Boom, boom, yeah. Boom. If I make it in your sauce, you get a free lap dance. I'm just telling you what's going to happen. All right.
I got sweet and sour again.
Yeah. Well, it was just sweet until it landed in here.
I never get ranch.
I got sweet and turd.
Yeah. How hidden is this valley?
Yeah.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know. I don't know.
You don't want to know.
It's like a potato gun, only it's nuggets and it's my butthole.
That's nothing like a potato gun. I beg to differ, sir.
It's like a nugget gun, only it's potatoes and it's my butthole. Hold on. Tell the story the right way.
That's not even a...
You want fries with that? You gotta give me a minute on the fries.
Where'd they come from?
Yeah. You want julienne? You want waffle fries? I don't think I can do that. All right. I'm just telling you right now. All right.
Yeah, you're getting tater tots and you're like...
All right. So this is an actual ad.
Oh, no.
Actual ad.
Am I reading this?
You're reading this. It's an actual ad. It's from 1964.
Do you have tight nuts or a rusty tool? Then use WD-40 in the man-sized pressure pack. Stands 9-inch high, 1.5 diameter, complete with red knob. Makes old tools like new again. Tools slide in and out with ease. Lubricates dry passageways. Makes screwing a pleasure. Gives better penetration. Buy some, try some. Keep a spare pack in your car for emergencies. WD-40. It's good stuff.
So that's a real ad from 1964.
I'm wasting my talents on these.
Yeah. First off, you have very limited talents, all right?
And I'm wasting them here.
Does it involve frozen nuggets by any chance?
Breakfast.
Yeah. Omelet. We're going to have an omelet. So imagine that.
Yeah.
You're like,
wait a minute. Where's he carrying those eggs?
Yeah. Right. Dude's holding on with two hands.
That's why he's on the rope on Niagara Falls, is because Ronald's on one and Grimace is on the other.
He's like, oh,
Ronald's going to break my legs.
That's that whole, man, you burn a lot of bridges. I'm on a rope now.
Yeah.
I know I burn a lot of bridges.
How do you think I cook my omelet?
Yeah.
Omelet's not going to cook itself. I don't think David saw that coming at all.
But I picture myself. I'm the Oprah of the strip club, and you get a nugget, and you get a nugget. I'm just firing them off.
I don't want a nugget.
Yeah.
I'm one of the ones that left.
Yeah.
When anal nuggets came to the stage.
Anal nuggies. All right.
Yeah, and you do it to the beat, whatever the song is.
Yeah. Right.
Boom.
It said,
boom.
Yeah. All right.
Now, all right, I got to calm down now.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real for a second here.
We're going to end today with, this is a how-to video, but this is probably one of the best how-to videos I've ever done. Okay?
Oh, no.
I call it at-home dentistry. Okay? And it pretty much sums it up.
That is frightening.
Right. Now, do we have the video ready? Okay, we do. Are we ready? Now, if we're at the beginning, right? We want to go back to the beginning. We look like we're in the middle a little bit. There we go. Yeah, go right to the beginning and start it up.
Karen Hearn and her husband have performed various medical procedures at their home before, but now, for the first time, they're attempting a tooth extraction with the aid of some online videos.
Pause.
All right, Karen.
Pause.
They laid out some gauze, rhyme unintentional, like a gallon jug of hand sanitizer. That's not going to work.
No, not at all.
Hey, you know how they clean up yourself with really fancy soap? Yeah, we'll just use this Costco Purell. It'll be fine. Maker's Mark.
So here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, this is my whole point right here. I could totally see this happening in the Paracchio household.
I was just going to say.
So let me tell you.
When you said I could see, I'm like, these are the people that literally cut down a tree.
Yeah.
Grab the bark, put it on their toilet roll.
Right.
Because it's free.
Right. But here's what's going to
happen. We use angel stuff now. I don't care.
Yeah. That is, by the way, that was Nicole's voice he was doing. That's not me. I did not do that.
Yes, I did.
You're going to, She's going to love that one.
Oh.
She does. That's her favorite. She does love that.
I'm already
All right.
dead.
Now, go ahead, hit play.
They're attempting a tooth extraction with the aid of some online videos.
All right, Karen. Well, you definitely have an abscess on that tooth, okay?
All right.
You've got to
She's
do
in the
something
dentist's
that's going
office.
to keep bothering you. What I recommend you do is do a root canal on this tooth and then put a crown on it. That way the tooth won't hurt you
$1 million
anymore.
question.
You can still keep it and function on it.
But what's it going to cost?
Right there.
Well, you're looking at about $1,800.
When I know I've got to spend money, I cringe.
All right,
Pause.
Well, a cheaper option.
This is all right. So this is what it's going to cost you about $1,800. I am the worst actor in the world, and all I got to do is just be yourself and tell her what it would cost to get a crown and a root canal. Okay, it's going to be about $1,800.
Yeah.
How much is it going to cost?
Now,
I
this-
just told you that it's going to be 18.
Yeah.
Are you dumb too?
Yeah. Are you deaf?
Yeah.
Okay, is the root is the tooth infected your hearing? Okay. Now, this is from an actual show on TLC. I think it's Cheapskates. All right. Go ahead and hit play.
Spend money, I cringe.
Well, a cheaper option is to pull the tooth. But
Pull it.
once we pull it, it's gone.
How much is that going to cost me?
About $185.
Would it be cheaper if I went without any anesthesia?
Pause.
That's not.
Listen, it would be way better for this video
Yeah.
if you were without any anesthesia, because I would have a lot more fun. Okay. But let me tell you something right now. I play Let's Make a Deal with everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I hand to God, I do this. Okay.
Like, lady, do you know how the barber pole got invented? It's because the barber would be the surgeon and the dentist and everything, and then they'd hang ropes, like the bloody rags out, and it'd spin around and be like red and white and red and white.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, you know what? That's kind of gross. What if we just make it into a pole? Then we invented medicine, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Would it be cheap? Yeah, it'd be cheaper. You know what you don't want to do? Have someone dig around in your mouth when you're not even knocked out. You might as well call the gator guy. At least call him
Right.
up.
I was going to say, can you just slip me some roofie?
I'll let you get in my birth mouth.
That's a long way to pull a tooth. You're like, I don't know how long the forceps are, but if you're going in from that side, it's going to be hard.
That's not what I meant.
That's not what I meant. Yeah. Go ahead, hit play.
Not a good idea. You're not going to be able to stand the pain if you try to pull this tooth without numbing it up.
I'm knowledgeable. I'm college educated. So if there's a medical
False.
procedure to
Yeah,
be
thank
done,
you.
False.
it is researched to great lengths.
This is an elevator. That's what we put down into the gums and twist it against the bone, and it actually
Okay.
pushes
It's
the
a
tooth
sharp
out of
pointed
the socket.
screwdriver.
It looks like
And
an
I can
awl.
grab it
Yeah.
with this forceps that actually wiggles the tooth
Listen to
out
her.
till it gets loose, and then we pull it out.
Listen to what she says.
Well, that just looks like a pair of pliers.
Well,
Someone's
I
doing this at
promise
home.
you, this is a precision extraction instrument.
Watch
if
this.
you use a pair of pliers, it's just going to break the tooth off.
Well, can I take the tools home with me after I'm done?
Pause.
No, there
Okay. Have you ever been in a doctor's office and go, listen, I will gladly let you perform this on me as long as I get to take all these tools
Yeah.
home with me when we're done.
How much for this jar of popsicle sticks?
Yeah.
Them weird sideways pliers. And that dull ass screwdriver you just showed me.
And that ice pick that's
Yeah.
only got one Phillips tip on it.
And how about this weird table that puts my legs up askew?
Yeah.
How much for this table? How
hubby's
much
gonna
for
like
this
this one.
table that gets covered in a sheet of Paracchio toilet paper
Yeah.
every time a new person lays their bare ass butt on it?
Yeah. They're wrist cards. Okay. We know what they are. They're wrist cards. Go ahead, hit play.
are my instruments. That's what I used on everybody. We have to sterilize them each time.
Maybe you do.
Can I think on it?
I mean, you take your time, but the longer you wait, probably the more it's going to start hurting.
Okay. Now, listen. This woman she's a large woman.
Now, I'm already calling her false. She paid extra for this glow-in-the-dark keyboard she's looking at.
Right. Now she's watching videos on how to pull teeth, okay? Here's the deal. You're not going to be the one doing it.
Grant.
I am college educated enough to know
Yeah.
how to research medical stuff.
Now she calls in her husband.
This is how to take your own tooth out.
Okay. Now, old boy's
I
watching
think
with
I
her.
want you to take my tooth out.
He's like,
Okay,
no,
pause.
He's thinking, this is better than the divorce rage room.
Yeah, I will take it out with a bat.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it'd be great
I'm gonna take out 80 of your
if
teeth.
he went, all right,
Yeah.
bam, and just nailed it right in the face.
Other side, Earl. Other side.
How is the wrong tooth?
Yeah. No, here's my thing. Okay. Right now, they're pulling out. She did not want to pay to have it done for $189. Okay. She did not want to pay to have it done with anesthesia and everything else. She's now at home. She has purchased a big roll of paper that goes over. You know, the one that they pull off. They tear it off when a new person gets on a bed in an examining room. You know, that's what they have. They went and bought a roll of that paper. They have it. They're putting it over their recliner in their house.
Yeah.
Why? Throw an old sheet over it. You don't need to go buy a roll of paper.
Go
to
out
do that.
and do this in the yard.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to know what's weird? I don't think that sterilization is your number one problem here, Karen. I think you need to focus on what's going on around you.
Again, they're sterilizing with a Costco bottle of Purell.
Yeah.
Probably not even like the 99% and stuff. Yeah, 78% is good enough.
So, hit play. Watch this. He's got duct tape.
He's going to duct tape her down?
Karen Hearn
watch.
and her husband have performed
Look what
various
he's
medical
doing.
procedures at their home
he's duct
before,
taping a straw into
but
a
now,
shop vac
for the
with a
first
sucker.
time, they're attempting a tooth extraction with the aid of some online videos.
I don't like the idea of pulling my wife's teeth out. What if I
Clearly-
pull the wrong one or something?
What if
you
I
know?
pull the wrong one or something? Okay.
But my wife threatened to take her own tooth out, so this needs to be taken care of.
Benzocaine is a numbing agent. I'm going to use benzocaine to numb up my gum so that when my husband pulls my tooth, I won't feel anything.
Right. Good
The
plan.
extraction will actually take
Listen
place
to this.
using this barber's tool.
Told you.
We found it at a yard sale. Used back in the early 1920s and 1930s.
Called it.
For when people used to go to the barber
She's so educated.
rather than a dentist to have
She's
their teeth
qualified to
pulled.
do this.
I'm building a vacuum for her mouth. I'm using a regular vacuum cleaner.
Hold on.
Stick out part of
Pause.
nothing.
This is called the Bissell bloodsucker. Okay, what's going to happen is
And it's-
she's going to be bleeding to death.
it's-
He's going to suck that shit out.
They literally haven't even cleaned out the canister.
No, it's still got cat hair and shit in it.
I was just going to say, it's full of fur and dander and stuff. Hope it doesn't blow back.
Yeah. Okay, hit play.
We can suck out the blood and whatever, and a straw with duct tape, which makes a good seal.
This makes a good seal.
Got a McDonald's vending straw.
Hold on. They have gone to all this effort to get the paper and put it over the recliner and get the gallon jug of Purell.
No shop vac.
He duct tapes a straw onto this thing to stick in her mouth and then test it with every piece of the hand he beat off with 14 minutes earlier.
Oh, yeah.
He's touching with his finger and his other finger and his palm and everything. This is where I dig out the anal nuggets.
Yeah.
That's
right.
going to go in her mouth. Get it out of your hand, you weirdo.
Yeah. Oh, he's palming it.
Oh, for sure.
He's palm. That'd be like if a waitress brought you a straw in the palm of their hand, open out of the thing.
right.
When it, here you go.
Yeah.
Just put it down in your cup.
Or if she just brought like the water glasses with her fingers in them and the thumb
Yeah,
holding them
her
together.
thumb holding them in. Yeah.
Just like a bowling
Yeah.
ball.
She licks her fingers off
Yeah.
when they get out of your tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
All right, hit play.
Just regular cola.
Cola. That's what they use to clean the tools.
Phosphorus acid in the cola dissolves the rust in the metal.
He's cleaning the rust off the metal right before the
Scrape it
surgery.
off with aluminum foil.
Oh, God. Oh my God, look how dirty
Rubbing
that
alcohol
stuff is.
will complete the sterilization of these instruments.
He has lubed himself up.
I'm ready as I will ever be.
As in, not ready at
He's
all.
got a nice orange pumpkin polo on.
Yeah.
Now get this. What's she got? Medical gown.
She's got a medical gown. She's got the paper.
Karen's dentist
She's
would
got
have
the
charged
tools.
$185
She's got $189
for the tooth
in there.
extraction.
Yes.
But because she already had most of the supplies on hand,
Previous.
the procedure
She
will
bought
only
extra for next
cost
time.
$10.
Right. This is when she had an appendectomy. That's when they realized the vacuum works.
A little. But I know I'm in good hands.
How's that ice pack feel?
It feels pretty good.
He's got rubber gloves on now after he was done
Yeah, and-
palming her straw.
Right.
He's numbing her mouth.
I'm going to numb your mouth real
Comfortable?
good.
Yeah. Num, num,
Yes.
num, num,
How's
num.
your mouth?
It's numb.
How's your mouth? Is it pushing right where the tooth is?
Those are my boobs, Earl. Stop pushing on them. How's your mouth feel? Okay, now, they put on here, methods in this program are dangerous and should not be tried at home. What am I watching? Now, he's going to grab the rusty forceps. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, God, I don't even want to watch this.
Yeah.
This is torture.
So he's... I thought it was numb.
Got it.
Oh, why are we going to see your gross
We just had to see your piggy toes. He threw the...
Pain only lasts a short time.
Listen.
What is she,
But
Roadhouse?
saving that money lasts so much longer.
Pause. Okay. Pause. Pain lasts a short time, but saving that money lasts
Seriously,
a lot longer.
she's like Roadhouse.
Right. I was going to say.
Right.
You know what? Sepsis.
Yeah,
That lasts a
literally.
little while.
It's like she was like,
gangrene.
just like our Lord and Savior, Patrick Swayze said,
I am
pain don't hurt.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Our Lord and Savior, who I plan on seeing very soon when this infection kicks in. He's a ghost, you know. I saw him in another movie. He's a ghost. All right, hit play. Let's finish it.
Life will always be cheap.
Even if I won the lottery today, I wouldn't change.
Don't ever ask me to do this again.
Okay. And we're done. Extreme Cheapskates. That's what that's from. Now, listen, I know that it's hard for us to describe what happened here. So if you need to really learn how to do this, I can share the video to our page. But apparently this can be done. And I got to be honest with you.
You need to think back to 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
when a man found someone named Sugar Cube. Well, found a woman named her Sugar Cube because
Yeah.
she looked like cow genitals.
Yeah. Oh, this one.
Now picture taking a rusty pair of pliers and ripping some teeth out of it.
Out of cow genitals.
Yeah.
And right there, you got yourself.
Yeah.
That lasts forever. I love it. Pain lasts a short time.
But saving that $185,
Yeah.
that'll last forever.
There's no way
Yeah.
that she didn't put out.
Right. As Mac points out, tell that when your whole face rots in the hole in your mouth from the inside out. I saved $185. So can you.
You want to know what's weird? She's drinking a shake through that same straw. They just pulled the tape off it.
That was probably filmed at least 15 years ago. I bet that today, if she's still alive, if she walks in to a super Walmart, you can smell her mouth in the back of the store.
Oh, it's definitely there's
did
dead
death
stuff in there.
just walk in here? Seriously, guys, did you guys smell death? I'm back here in the electronics department, notoriously always in the back of the store. I smell death coming from the front.
And anal nuggets.
Everybody, welcome to the stage.
Where can they find us, Dad?
What is it? ThatChecksOut.net. All the socials. That checks out. WDT stands for with, name, and Ted. Everyone, we'd like to thank Jerry. We'd like to thank Brian. We'd like to thank Damon and Ted. That's us. We talk the whole time, except for every now and then. Brian and Jerry. Jerry, you say anything? Is Jerry awake?
I don't know.
Jerry,
they
you out
got
there?
this curtain. We can't see nothing.
Jerry just did an excellent picture. Don't forget to check out our socials. Jerry puts these pictures up. He works really hard on them. They are hilarious. They make us squirrel during the show. This one is a nugget saying, coming to the stage.
Anal nugget.
Anal nugget. We'll catch you next time.